So, well, from theater to baseball, it's not every day that we get a very famous guest here on 8 West.
In fact, the Sporting News named it one of the top 100 most powerful people in sports for the 20th century.
And you're probably wondering who we're talking about?
So it's our pleasure to introduce the world famous Chicken, also known as the San Diego Chicken.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Jordan. A pleasure to be with you, my little chickadees.
Well, this is an honor because you have to be the most famous mascot in the world.
Thank you, Rachel. I consider right now that I'm at the peak of my career, and it's kind of exciting. I've been doing this now since the 70s, and I got to tell you, I have a lot of fun with it, and I'm here for tomorrow night's Whitecaps game.
Oh, that's cool. And it's not your first visit to Fifth Third Ballpark.
Oh, no, I've been coming here since almost every year since the ballpark opened, and it's kind of exciting because I look forward to it. The fans here are always great, and I like to do a lot of chicken shtick, and it seems to be well received.
So you've been doing this for quite some time. You started in about 1974, and you said that's BC, before chicken?
That's right. Yes, it started off, Jordan, like a college joke, you know, for a radio station, and my first engagement was to go to the zoo and give away candy Easter eggs to the kids. I did that for 1 week for $2 an hour, and then thinking I could get into Padre games for free with this getup, I called up the ball club. They let me come down, and the rest was chicken history after that.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You know, well, you're welcomed, as you can see, on TV shows, on world stages. You've met presidents. You've been places that a lot of mascots don't go. What is it about the San Diego Chicken that people love so much, you know, that you've been embraced as well as you have been?
Well, it's interesting, Rachel, that it's based on comedy, kind of like a fuzzy Harpo Marx, and that almost has a universal appeal. It's the language of laughter, and it's interesting to note, being here in Grand Rapids, that my chicken head from the 70s is actually sitting in the vaults of the Gerald R. Ford Library and Museum right here, because when he was running for the presidency in '76, I met him at a rally. I was invited, and I gave him a big bear hug on stage, and raised his arms, you know, to a big rally there in San Diego, and he loved it so much that later a New York Times reporter wanted to wear my chicken head to another presidential news conference, and he did, and President Ford loved it so much he said, I gotta have that head for my presidential museum when the campaign is over, and he got it, and it's in his archives today.
Wow, we should get that put out in the permanent collection there at the museum. It's a really nice one.
Everyone who's coming out to the Whitecaps game, what do you have in store for them?
Well, Jordan, it's going to be tomorrow night, the funniest night of the year. You know, I've got things planned almost every inning break that I'm out there, and it's always a laughing inning. I guarantee that. They're playing Lansing, and so I got to tell you, I'm a good cluck charm here when I'm in for the Whitecaps. I never lose. So I promise, it'll be a hysterical night for everybody coming out.
And people can come out and they can get their picture taken with you?
Oh, sure. Late in the game, after the 8th inning, I hang around and sign all the autograph requests for free, pose for all the photos for free. No one has ever turned away.
Okay, and you stay away from those grills.
Woo! Yes!
They make you a little nervous, right?
I come in peace, not pieces.
Well, thank you so much for being on our show today, Chicken. We really appreciate it. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Much more 8 West when we come back.
This is 8 West.